we're strong. We won't go away because we know you're wrong. Access, access, you've had your way too long. We're here and we're gonna stay.
Hi, my name is Earl Smith. I'm a member of DAWN, Disabled Americans Want Work Now. And I'm down here at Jackson and LaSalle in support of the Occupy Chicago group. We, among others, are upset with the current economic situation. And if you can hear the constant honking, that's people going by in support of what we're doing. It's taxi drivers, postal workers, and the many people on the street who are also tired of the situation between the very rich and the middle class and the working class. People with disabilities have an even greater problem. Our unemployment situation is officially 16% right now. As the saying goes, enough is enough. So we want to publicize to everyone else and help people to realize that they are not alone in their problems with their mortgages, their problems with unemployment, health care, and home services, the whole gamut of economic problems that not only people with disabilities but people without any disabling condition are faced with in this situation.
Okay, thank you. I'm here with Tom Wilson, and he's going to talk to us about several different protests that are going on. And he's going to start with the September 21st protest, and he'll tell us all about it. Tom, thanks.
Hi, Barb. I'm glad you're asking me to do this because there's a lot of important stuff going on right now. Back on September 21st, we had a disability protest that connected up with the My Medicaid Matters protest in Washington, D.C., where over 1,000 people from about 60 different groups nationally came together to say don't cut Medicaid, because Medicaid is the safety net for people with disabilities and for poor people in general. And they're even talking about expanding eligibility for Medicaid, but if they take the dollars out of it, how's that going to work, right? We know that there's already hospitals, doctors that don't want to take Medicaid because it pays so crappy. We've seen the state of Illinois hacking away at it, cutting it. People aren't getting the services they need now, and they're talking about deeper cuts. So people are getting angry, and they're fighting back, and that's a good thing, because this society only works when people get aroused. Right now, it's the corporations and the bankers that are running things, and that just doesn't work. Medicaid is the health care program of last resort in our country. And while there's 50 million people uninsured, most extremely poor people and children get their health care through Medicaid. And it's essential that we continue to give health care to our seniors through Medicare, and to our children through Medicaid, and through people with disabilities with both of those programs. These are our necessities in our system, and until we have a single-payer health care system, Medicaid has to be adequately funded. I also wanted to talk about what else is happening in this country. We have a bunch of young people mainly, although there's others there too, who have occupied the financial district here in Chicago. They call it Occupy Chicago. And you know, their numbers have been swelling. There's always some people there. But last Saturday, I know, we have some footage of this, there were a lot of people there, and then later on, people who came from the anti-war march swelled the numbers. And we had a large protest against the Afghanistan war. It's been going for 10 years now. We've wasted thousands of lives and billions of dollars on these stupid wars, and they've got to end. Now, in Wall Street, there's an Occupy Wall Street going on in New York. And we know that people with disabilities have a very high poverty rate, and they don't have jobs. And they want a future just like these young people that are out there protesting. So I think it's important for all of us to support these Occupy wherever, and there's movements all over the country now. I've heard of them in Gainesville, Florida, and Mason City, Iowa, in cities and towns all across this country. People are rising up and saying, we want our country back. We are the 99%. It's that 1% that has 50% of the wealth, and that has to change. We say no to corporate power and greed. We say support people's needs. And we say we want real democracy. Because right now it's these rich that are buying all the decisions, they're buying all the laws, they're buying all the politicians. So what we get is only policies that make the rich richer. We've been distributing the money from the poor to the rich, and we need to move that to a system where we tax the rich, and so that they help support a system that's fair for all of us.
Access, access, united we're strong. We won't go away because we know you're wrong. Access, access, you've had your way too long. We're here and we're gonna stay. You closed all the streets, the shitters out of town. You tried to give us sweets as you took away our ground. We don't want treats as our lights are going down. What we want is access now.